Hi, welcome to Bad Movie Reviews.
This is a battle for the brightest minds of America. Today, the impossible becomes possible. The man that controls that current controls the future.
This new release is a relic. It premiered 2 years ago in October 2017 at the Toronto Film Festival, like The King's Speech and The Imitation Game, that scored highly in such awards at the time. Unfortunately, the festival reviews were mediocre. Even more unfortunately, the film was produced by Harvey Weinstein, and October 2017 was the month of his downfall. So the film was withdrawn from release and now appears without any reference to Weinstein, except in disobliging reviews such as this. It has been extensively re-edited, with 5 scenes added and 10 minutes cut, apparently because its director Alfonso Gomez-Rejon had been so unhappy with the version that Weinstein had imposed upon him. He felt that though it had his name on it, it wasn't his. So now, the film deserves to be considered in its own right, all 10 removed. So how's the result? Well, to be honest, it's still a turkey. The current war is about the competition from 1880 to 1893 between inventor Thomas Edison and tycoon George Westinghouse to bring electricity to America, the former favoring direct current or DC, and the latter alternating current or AC, this being the form that ultimately prevailed. The cast cannot be faulted. Benedict Cumberbatch does a great job as Edison, another of his willful geniuses, always compelling to watch, although oddly accented. If you see anything with him in it, you will not be disappointed. Shannon is an imposing figure as Westinghouse, channeling Daniel Day-Lewis, who would obviously have been the dream casting. Tom Holland plays his bright young secretary Samuel Insull with some vim, although he doesn't take center stage until too late in the film. Nicholas Hoult is a little over-mannered as foppish Serbian-born inventor Nikola Tesla, such a hipster idol these days, but not quite successfully integrated into this story. Matthew Macfadyen plays the financier J.P. Morgan behind a luridly inflamed nose. Tuppence Middleton makes the most of her brief appearance as Mrs. Edison, and Katherine Waterston is sparky as Mrs. Westinghouse. Here's a masterpiece theatre-style, almost entirely British cast. It was filmed in the UK too, with the Freemason Hall serving as a courtroom and Alexandra Palace and Brighton Pavilion standing in for the Chicago World Fair of 1893. Yet, Gomez-Rejon was determined not to make it as a BBC-style historical drama, so he has gone madly the other way, filming it with absurd angles, zooms, and fast cuts, the camera reeling around the scenes as if to supply the energy that the story itself lacks. The current war could usefully serve as a film school object lesson in how not to do it, how to find the most absurd viewpoint on any given scene. There is never a moment of rest, of trust in the drama itself, the camera always suddenly becoming a fisheye or zooming down from the heavens. A drumming, beeping score assists the attempted galvanization of this corpse. The AC-DC conflict being of little contemporary interest and never coherently explained either. So here we have a curio redolent of an era now past, when Weinstein produced movies primarily as Oscar bait, making it seem that the height of independent film was the worthily didactic biopic with an awards-claiming cast. That's not why Me Too movement brought him down, but it is not the least of the corruptions that he inflicted. If you'd like to see the film this should have been, by the way, go watch There Will Be Blood.